Judd Trump to break.
Judd Trump breaks off. Frame 15, hoping that he won't have to break off again this evening. But that last frame was just typical of... He had the first chance, Mark Allen, tried to play an attacking positional shot, just run out of position. Good safety from Judd, and well, both players, they just look capable. If they get the chance, they'll win the frame in one visit. And it looks like the first chance is going to go to Judd Trump.
Yeah, that cannon on the brown has left this chance. If he slipped past the brown, it wouldn't have been available.
One.
Well, the chance is there. And we keep showing you pictures of Judd's family up at the gods. They're all there. There's all smiles at the moment. But there's a key shot coming up, and they will know that if he can open the reds here when potting the black, we know how he does tend to open the balls up. Oh, it just hit the one single red. Where's this red coming to? I think everyone was expecting the balls to fly all over the table. He just hit the one single red.
Judd Trump 8.
They knock so many difficult balls in that when they do miss one, you're surprised, but that wasn't easy.
I know there'll be one spectator enjoying this. He was here all week down in the Q zone, Paul Rinaldi with the Paul Hunter Foundation, coach from the WPBSA. He's back home in Newcastle, where he's just opened a new snooker centre there, Newcastle Snooker Centre, and it'll be packed, I'm sure, watching this.
You can always tell when a player jumps up. Judd thought that was in. Couldn't have been much closer without dropping.
A little bit shorter pace this time. I'm not sure if there's a path past the blue that Mark Allen. No path, as you can see. Brown and green are not too badly placed. The brown's just off its spot. And that looks pretty good to me. There's a red near the right corner, but I think the green will cover that. That's a very good shot from Mark Allen.
Yes, it was quite an aggressive shot, so he needed a good white, and it looks as though he's just about got one. I don't think Judd can get past the green here. And a little tap on the table there tells us he can't.
Just wondering if he could try the plant, because there's a way around the back of the reds. If he plays one red onto the other, this near the pocket, he could take the white, swing it around the red and black. I think that's what he's looking at there. But he might catch the end red.
Well, I've never seen anyone knock as many plants in as he's done this week. Maybe the only way out.
He's found the gap, but he hasn't missed the middle pocket.
He did pretty well there, but that middle bump, and he just signs he's getting a little bit anxious here. He's looking for that frame and match winning opportunity.
If he can play a little stun shot, he can leave the pink or the black. Just anywhere near the circle, he'll have a choice of colours. It'll be the pink. I don't think he can get to the black from that angle, but using the extension and the extension on the rest, you know, he couldn't really force it too much, but he's got a nice, easy pink.
So the probably tries to get a little bit higher up the table, as you say, Dennis, to have choice of pink or black. This is a natural to get on the red off this pink. It wasn't exactly, so he's had to play for this red near the right corner, but it's a thin cut, and the blue may just hamper him slightly.
7.
Well, the yellow's the better ball, being a left-hander, but those two reds might be awkward. He might have to just lean over those. If he is not impeded by those two reds, he can get a little bit of power into the shot. Yeah, they're well out of the way. Now needs a little bit of luck. He's played it very well. Needs to miss those.
10.
If he slips past the bunch, he's got an easy pot. He's still got one, but he's going to need the extension on his cue and rest again. That was a pretty good shot from there, John.
Yes, and once the cue ball jumped in the table, you could be forgiven for thinking maybe take the pace out of it, but he got so much top spin. He's just about on this red. It's a tricky one.
What he could do is play a nice little cannon here, playing ball. He might cannon the other red to the right of the black if he just rolls this in. You've got the perfect picture to see if he can pull that off. He's missed the red, but the pink's still on. Played that delicate little cannon there. See, from the pink it's difficult. Those two reds are sort of blocking each other for the right corner.
Problem is, if he plays the blue and tries to come in and out of baulk, with the brown not being on its spot, it's an obstacle he'll do well to avoid. So it's pink, but a bit of work to do with the cue ball. Now, can he get low enough to be able to pot this? I think he's played this absolutely brilliant, and only perfect cueing would have put the cue ball there.
17.
Well played.
$18.
So just the one more red left to play for. But they're not a bad bunch to go into from the black. They're not tightly
25.
bunched there.
$26.
Got an angle. Just the join of the two reds, a little gap in between the reds. Just get into there, you'd open them all up. Just didn't quite get the gap. Now, what's he on? Always tell by looking at the body language of a player. He's getting down quick. He's nicely on this red.
$34.
Yes, he's far from finished yet, is Mark Allen. I was having a little chat with his mum in the players' room, and he says, "Don't worry about Mark. He'll never give up,
40.
and he won't."
41.
No one knows you better than your mum, JV.
Yeah, absolutely. But he just went through the wilderness. He had a few problems off the table. And he's got so much natural ability. It's just great to see him back. It really is.
48.
Because he plays the game in a manner that is entertaining. And the way he has played, that's why I commented when Judd tried to play the safety, just caught the bump in the middle pocket. And we saw Judd Trump sort of jump in the air because he's getting a little bit anxious, only because he knows how well Mark Allen is playing. And he maybe feels that every chance he
56.
gives him, Mark Allen could clear up and win the frame. So there's
57.
sometimes pressure when you're in front. Okay, he's still got a 9 frames to 5 lead and 1 frame away, but he knows that Mark Allen is playing superb snooker.
I'm just looking at some of the breaks, John. In the last 9 frames, every frame has been won with
64.
1 chance.
65.
So that's the frame over. 62 points in front, 59
70.
remaining, but not for long.
71.
And if he can bring those 2 reds into play, we could see another century break from Mark Allen here.
$78. $79.
That's got one of them into play.
86.
Well, when Judd Trump made the safety error, and he knows how well Mark Allen's playing, he's not proved him wrong, has he? This has
91.
been tremendous, considering his hopes of winning the UK Championship are teetering on the brink.
That's 92.
This is going to be 3 centuries in 4 frames, and the other frame, he never got a chance.
98.
Yes, it's a remarkable standard. Superb. Absolutely superb.
$103.
Well, regardless of what happens in this match, if you knock 3 centuries in 4 frames, you know, that is some going.
107.
Yeah, and just working back what we said before, Dennis, that'll be his 5th century of the tournament and the 36th of the tournament. So,
112.
as we say, the standard is just unbelievable. And when you're under pressure like this, it's even more.
118.
Well, the man from County Antrim is not finished just yet. What a fabulous clearance there. That break of 125 keeps him in this year's UK Championship, but he still trails 9-6. And he played a shot early on in that break there, and I talked about topspin, and it was where he played the yellow, and he's got to come off 2 cushions. The other reds weren't hampering it. You've got to play it